Now that you know how to use the selection modifiers to create sub-object selections that are passed up the stack, the next thing you need to know is how to return the stack to object level. And I'll demonstrate this using this box primitive. I'll start by assigning the mesh select modifier, and I'll go to the vertex level where I'll make a selection. Then I'll assign the twist modifier, and it will operate on that vertex selection. You can see that here indicated in the stack. Now I don't like what's happening here with the twist. It's breaking the topology down here. So I'll go to the twist's center and move it down. That looks better. So far, so good. Now let's say that I'd like to bend the entire object. Here's where we're going to run into a problem. Applying bend works on the same vertex selection, and that's not what I want. Let's get rid of bend. And to return the stack to object level, we can do a couple of things. One thing you can do is assign a turn to modifier, like turn to mesh. This modifier allows you to convert the object type to a mesh object, which this is already an example of because we use mesh select. But furthermore, you can set the selection level to the object level here. And that returns the selection of the stack back to the object. I'll also clear the sub-object selection. Now I can assign bend, and it will affect the entire object. There's another way you can do this, and I'll show you that now. Let's get rid of bend, and we'll get rid of turn to mesh. So we're back here when we twisted the vertex selection. This time around, instead of using turn to mesh, I'll just use mesh select again. So it's a second modifier up here, but this time I won't use any of its sub-object levels. I'll leave it at object level. And that has the net effect of returning the stack to object level. Now if I assigned bend, it will apply to the entire object. This works with all of the selection modifiers. So if you double up your select modifiers like this could just as well be volume select and then volume select again. That would return the stack to object level. So this is really a powerful technique that allows you to modify sub-object selections and then go back and modify the entire object. So it really extends the functionality of modifiers to apply to exactly the portion of the object or the entire object as you see fit.